Hi, students. I am letting you know that we've got about maybe 2.5 weeks left of school, and I know some of you are really behind. I know the transition from in classroom to remote learning was really tough. A lot of you have had technology problems. A lot of you just are having trouble working in this format. It's been hard for all of the teachers and note takers and interpreters too. I wanted to help you get caught up. We have some important deadlines coming up that I wanted to let you know about. May 19th is the date that all of your work needs to be turned in if you want to get a decent grade. We did talk about grading. Miss Redding told you that as long as you were submitting work, you couldn't get any lower than the grade that you had when we left school back in March. The next important deadline is May 22nd. We are going to be done with school. For those of you who have just really struggled, but you want to try and get a decent grade before the end of the semester, we need to do some catching up. And I have some ideas to help you. First of all, you need to go to all of your classes. I've written up some instructions for you. So the first step to catching up, you're going to go to each class and make sure you have filled out whatever their attendance format is for every day that we've had remote learning. That way you at least get, the 5 points or whatever credit that particular teacher is giving for your attendance that day. Next, you're going to want to go into all your classes and write down everything that you have missing. When you write down all those missing assignments, you should put down how many points they're worth and when they were due. Then, for number 3, after you have done all the attendance and you now know what's missing, what it's worth, when you should have turned it in, then you're going to check to make sure the things that you turned in have actually been graded. Sometimes that is not your fault, or sometimes you made a mistake. So maybe your teacher just hasn't updated grades yet, so it's not showing on your grade. So I would double check everything you've turned in. Some of you have turned in blank assignments. I don't know if you're just trying to get one over on us old folks and let us think that you were turning stuff in and it's just blank, or if you're having some tech issues and maybe you just didn't know how to properly submit it, or maybe you just didn't submit it properly at all. So go back to everything that says it's turned in or not turned in. The case could be that you actually did the work, but you didn't submit it properly. Okay? Or like I said, you turned it in, but it was blank. So go back and check everything. It could be that you've already done the work, you just have to put it in the right way, and that's a quick process and easy points to get your grade back up. And also, emailing your teachers and having a lot of communication right now is key because you don't have a lot of time. After you've done those 3 steps, what you want to do is go to each of your classes and you want to look at your assignments that have the most points. If you can get those assignments done first, that will help you grade a lot. If you have time after you have done those high point assignments, go and do all of the most recent assignments within the last week or 2. Try to get those in so that you're current on something. If you are able to finish those assignments, then you can go back in and do the later assignments from the beginning of April and March. And keep in mind that your note takers, your interpreters, your teachers, we're all here to help you, but some of you haven't reached out. Some of you have been trying, but you have tech issues. Some of you have just used this as an extended spring break and wasted a lot of time. And I'm going to tell you that there's a good chance we're going to have to continue to remote learning next year. And with that, if you aren't doing anything now, you're probably not going to do it next year either. And for my 8th graders, that's scary because you're going to high school. And if you don't know, or you don't learn how to get caught up and stay caught up now, you're going to be in trouble. So I will also do a video on how to get organized for remote learning in case we have to extend it into next fall. It's still up in the air. I do know that we will be hanging on to all of our technology. So whatever device you were assigned, you're going to keep unless you're moving to a new school. So that would be you 8th graders. You're going to be going on to high school. So you will probably have to return your devices. Not 100% sure yet, but be prepared for that. Everybody else, you'll probably just keep your same devices. Then that way, if we have to continue to remote learning next fall, you've got something to work with. So if my 8th graders want help in history, I can offer you this. If you agree to meet with me and you actually show up for video chat, I will go through the assignments and read them to you, or I will watch the videos with you, or just have some kind of discussion with you, and I will take verbal responses from you and turn them into Mr. Gold so that you can get some credit. So it's up to you though. My 8th graders, you're going to be an adult soon. And mom and dad can't sit with you all day at home and hold your hand and make sure that you get your work done. So this is on you, but I am here to help you if you make that choice. All right? So if you want to get caught up and you want help, please email me or send me a message on chat and we will find a time to get together. But we have to do this soon. So please contact me and I will help you with whatever you need. All right. Good luck, everybody. I hope that you're able to get caught up if you want to.